Are you ready for the summer? Are you fried like a potato? Because I most certainly am, and that's no fun at all whatsoever. It's been one hell of a scorcher this week, and hopefully things will start to cool down once the week is over. Thank you everyone for joining us a day early this week because this is the Rider Time podcast here on the Morphin Network, and we are here to discuss Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 38. I've never forgotten. Wait, hold on. That's the wrong episode card. Give me one quick second. There we go. Hold on. I feel so silly. My brain's completely fried like a potato. It's 38, The Other Side of Hatred, which is a sequel to that earlier episode. Yeah, no, seriously, I'm not a fan of the high heat. It's my least favorite shift car. I prefer Ninja Shadow, just saying. But yeah, so this is a really fun episode because I was proven right about a lot of things, and it's crazy that I'm always right about these things. But yeah, what did you guys think of the episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? But I'll say this though. I do find it interesting that Jeeb is not quite dead yet, but he's clearly on death's door. We're getting close to one of two things I predicted. But a different thing I predicted is definitely confirmed in this episode. Surprisingly, I thought we're going to reveal that in a later episode. Nope, we're doing it this episode. By the way, this weekend was Robo Toy Fest, as well as two other conventions. Did you guys get to participate? Did you guys get to enjoy it? I got to go to Robo Toy Fest, only Robo Toy Fest, because LA Convention Center and Anaheim Convention Centers are a little far away for me and a little bit outside my budget. But I will say this. It was an honor to meet the cast of Beer Troopers. That's right. All three cast members right there, right here. You got Sarah, you got Brad, you got Mike, like up here. And yeah, it's really cool getting all three of them to sign. And yes, I got David Carr's autograph as well. Thank you, David Carr, for the autograph and all of your courtesy and charity that you provided, not only to me or to Steve, but also to everyone in the crew. That's right, me, Steve, and Leo, all three of us were there. We got to do some interviews. We got to film some B-roll. We're going to try to make a vlog very soon. And we're going to try to get at least one interview up to this week. Pasadena Comic-Con, we also got some interviews in. We already uploaded Sean Kanan, and we hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, no, meeting the cast of SBD and VR Troopers was just fantastic, as well as some Transformers actors, voice actors, some stunties, an assistant director to a certain TV show I'm a fan of. That one was completely by surprise. But yes, we are here to discuss Kamen Rider Gavv. You know, we're pushing things forward. Everyone is in disarray. You know, we have to contemplate that Wagashi maker turned out to be the wolf Granute that not killed, but kidnapped Hanto's mom. So what are we going to do here? Of course, Hanto is like conflicted because on one hand, he kidnapped his mom. There's like no forgiving that. But on the other hand, this little kid does look up to this creature. And he is trying to help people out. So it's like, what do we do here? Meanwhile, Jeeb is having some conflicts of his own because after his previous battle, he was it was suggested to him that he would undergo the Gavv surgery. You know, the kind that both that the centipede dude had, the one that Shoma had, etc., in order to use the Baki Baki sticks Gochizo. And yeah, no, G was like, I don't want to be anything like Hanto. Not Hanto. I don't want to be anything like Shoma. That bastard in the literal sense. Like, I don't want to be anything similar to him. But don't you see, little brother? If you don't undergo that surgery, you'll never be able to defeat him. I know you'll make the right decision. And of course, Lascelles like, things can only get better from here if you undergo that surgery. After all, even if you become more like Gavv, it won't make your worth any less. I'm like, gaslighting, 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 gaslighting. And I'm like,
oh, hell no! 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 Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no.
like, for real though, like this is just some dating advice for everyone. If your significant other it wants to make you undergo some kind of massive change, especially one you're not comfortable with, don't do it. Don't do it for them. If you're going to make any kind of change, do it for yourself. Do it because you want to do it, not because you're being pressured by your significant other or a member of your family. That is a toxic relationship, and very often you'll find yourself becoming something that you don't recognize. And I'm not just saying like, oh, Jeep could turn into Sheeta. No, I mean like you're seriously like are going to become something you don't recognize. And some changes, they affect you permanently. Speaking from experience, I've had exes that try to make massive changes on me. Sometimes it was political, sometimes it was religious, sometimes they wanted me to do some kind of bodily change. Thankfully, I rejected all of those people's attempts to pressure me. But I know there's people out there who are going through that, and maybe they might not have the mental strength to say no. But if me saying this right now will help you get that strength you need to stand up for yourself, I'll do what I can. If you ever undergo a massive change, whether it's your environment, whether it's your body, your habits, beliefs, anything, any kind of change, only change if that is something that you seriously want to do, not because someone else is telling you to do it. I mean, obviously there's some like very obvious ones, like if like you're doing drugs and they tell you to stop doing drugs, yeah, like stop doing drugs. Like that is like a legitimate change that like you should listen to other people. Don't do drugs. But if someone pressures you to start doing drugs, then just say no. Like in like I know I sound like a dare PSA, but the thing is, it's very commonplace, especially when people go to music festivals. It's like, like I'm doing the such and such self-destructive behavior, but you don't have to. No pressure. But when they say no pressure, it means all the pressure. Like they're like it's the whole point is to give you like a sense of FOMO, fear of missing out, to the point that you're gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe I will try it, and then you're like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you. No, if they were really proud of you, they would respect that you said no. People should be proud of you for being yourself, not for changing for, just to like be more like them. But yeah, so Jeep does undergo the surgery. Meanwhile, Hanto does go for a walk with with the wolf dude, and like we all knew this was coming. This is a classic Yu Yu Hakusho moment. Karama did this to Yusuke. Itsuki did this to Sensui. Like, you have this demon character who's like, I accept my fate of being hunted down, but please give me a moment to do this one thing. Please give me the opportunity to do this one thing before you kill me. If you let me finish this one thing, my life is forfeit to you. Limited edition flavor. And of course, Hanto's like really angry because like he wants to have this opportunity to get revenge. But the thing is, the man is like doing the whole like head to the floor thing where it's like, please, I'm begging you. This kid needs me. His shop needs me. His father was my mentor. At first, I was stalking him in order to turn him into a human press. But the thing is, he made me remember how I used to make my own candy back in the Granite world, how I made people happy. Now I want to go back to making people happy. I'm sorry I made you miserable. I know I can't take it back, but please let me make these two people happy before you exact your revenge. And Hanto's like, fine. You can do this. But tomorrow, I'm coming for your head. And of course, Shoma's conflicted. It's like, can Hanto like really do this? And like, and even Hanto's like having his own bit of self-reflection. It's like, Mom, what would you have me do? Shoma is contemplating this with the Lakia, and it's like, listen, man, like, if I found the person who killed my brother, I probably would not be able to forgive him. I would probably want to kill them as well. So I can totally relate with what Hanto's doing. But ultimately, it's for Hanto to decide whether or not to forgive his target. And of course, Lakia still needs Uncle Dente to repair his driver because in the meantime, he still can't use his belt. He still can't turn into a Vlam. And Hanto does see how this kid looks up to the wolf dude because, yeah, ever since Dad died, I felt like this emptiness. But ever since he showed up to like help us out with the store, I started to feel happy again, and I love that we're like making something great together right now. And of course, Hanto is like more and more conflicted. Like, what do we do here? Seriously. So of course they finish making the animal shaped wagashi. They take photos of it, post it onto Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, whatever social media people use nowadays. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very rarely on socials myself. So like, honestly, I would say 90% of my internet use is literally just YouTube. That and doing podcast related stuff. Like, even streaming, I don't even really stream much anymore. I don't really watch a lot of Netflix or Hulu anymore. I'm doing it a little bit. I'm watching How I Met Your Mother. I'm on season 3. I digress. The point being is, so we go to an underpass, well, by a river, for Hanto and the wolf dude to have their final confrontation. And the thing is, it's like, yeah, the wolf dude said a letter goodbye. It's like, I'm going on a journey. I want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I cannot thank you enough. And of course, as a courtesy to Hanto, it's like, if you feel like you're not comfortable killing me in my human form, then allow me to turn into my granite form to make it easier for you. It's like, I respect this guy so much because it's like, part of him wants to die, but also he doesn't. So just doing Hanto's story real quick before we switch plots. Hanto turns into Valen. He He throws a couple of punches, knocks him into the water. He's about to use his finishing move, but he deliberately misses and says, I still will never forgive you, but I know how much you make this family happy, so I'm going to spare you. But if I find out you go back to killing even just one person, I'm gonna go for your head. And I won't hesitate next time. That's a promise. And he walks off. This is the end. This is Hanto completing his character arc. Like he's finally learning to like, yeah, like between Shoma and Lakia, like I learned to feel more comfortable around Granudes. This is the one dude I will never forgive. But he's not being a villain right now. He's actually trying to reform. So, like, I would be just as much of a villain if I killed you. So, I'm gonna bounce. Meanwhile, Shoma and Lakia are intercepted by Jeep, who reveals he has underwent a Gavv surgery, and he has Baki Baki sticks. So now he becomes Baki Baki Bitter Gavv. So, yes, Baki Baki Sticks is based off of the famous, very monopolized snack known as Jagariko. Jagariko is the flagship snack of the company Calbee, which is a Japanese snack company. And I'm pretty sure, I'm honestly surprised that Calbee does not have a cross promotion with Kamen Rider Gavv. But Jagariko combines two words. The Jaga part comes from the Japanese word for potato, and Riko is sort of like a mix mash of the best friend of the inventor of the Jagariko. And basically, the motif is that it's a potato snack cut to look like potato chip. Potato chips in the British sense. They're French fries, and what's really cool is that they're made with many different herbs and spices. The original comes with parsley and carrot pieces, fried into them. They're very crunchy. It's a little thick for all of you Cheetos fries fans. But yeah, it originated in 1995, and it had several different flavor variations based on the different regions of Japan. My personal favorite is the Hokkaido butter flavor because, one, I like Hokkaido, and two, I like butter. And Hokkaido butter is really good flavored. But what's really cool is that later on, Jagariko would have its own spin-off snack called Jagabee, which actually uses unskinned potatoes and cut a lot thicker so they could look more like French fries. And yeah, they're much thicker, and it has more of a crisping sound than a crunching sound. It's not quite crisping, but it definitely tastes a lot fluffier compared to Jagariko. Personally, I like both of these snacks. I don't eat them very often because I'm a person of moderation. But if you ever find yourself in an Asian marketplace, you might find these. I'm not a big fan of ketchup flavored. I wish they made spicy flavors. And I don't mean like flaming hot, but also I don't want like bell pepper flavor, and call it hot. I mean I want a proper jalapeno or sriracha flavored ones. Maybe even a ghost pepper flavored one. I mean, these would go great with Bad Boy Cobra Venom. Not to shamelessly promote Sean Kanan's hot sauce, but yeah, no, this is a really fun snack to eat, and it's great to eat with friends and whatnot. For the first time, I actually saw teriyaki flavored Jagariko, which I've never seen before. I'm sure it's been out for a minute, but first time I've seen it. But it's cool knowing that these snacks exist, and without these, we probably wouldn't have Cheetos hot fries. Just saying. But yeah, as far as Calbee snack foods go, yeah, Jagarico is definitely my favorite. Their potato crisps are not bad, but this is the good stuff. Now, what does Jeeves Jagarico form? Well, not Jagarico, his Baki Baki sticks form do? Well, basically, he throws giant Jagaricos at his opponents. I'll say this: I like the fact that he's flying around and stuff, but let's be honest. Aside from impaling Shoma like in the chest at two different points, trapping him against a wall, there's really not much to say. He pretty much goes out like a punk very quickly. I mean, Vlam got his butt kicked fast, but but you know, it's after Shoma uses his master and over Gavv forms, it's basically a no-brainer. Like, he's gonna win this one, and naturally he goes out like a punk. Jeeb goes out like a punk, to be more specific. And yeah, no, Shoma, like, he straight up wrestles his half brother. He puts him on a leg lock, he puts him up in close range, and he just punches him as hard as he can in the face, and he leaps away just in time for a massive explosion to happen. And he even demorphs while he's still being ensnared in the flame of the explosion. Like, he's writhing in pain. I'm like, either this guy's gonna die or he's gonna be near death. But no, like, he walks it off. He's he's limping, but he walks it off. But either way, I'm like, but nevertheless, we go. The battle is over. The animal themed Wagashi are a huge hit, and we get to enjoy a box of the snacks on the house because we got our job done. But as the wolf dude manages to go back home, close up his shop, he is approached by Glotta. And she's like, so this is where you've been all these years. She's like, so this is where you've been all this time. So she whips out her scythe, transforms, and freaking kills him. Wow. Then and there. Finally, a chance to be happy for good, and he dies only hours later. That's really depressing. But yeah, Jeeb, he limps off. Who knows what's gonna happen to him? But yeah, Glotta is very likely. Glotta was the one that might have killed Comer, as I've been saying for God knows how many episodes now. I think it was like at least 6, 7, maybe even 8 episodes already. But yeah, man, it's weird being right. But yeah, is Glotta gonna die in about 2 episodes? I feel like she did not have that much character going for her. Like, she shows up a couple of times and she is menacing, but she doesn't really do much. It's like she stands out more than Emmy, but not quite as much as Mari. Yeah, I know. I started doing a thing called the Emmy Mari scale, which is how much does a character stand out, using a scale with Emmy being the bottom, where you do get relatively nothing done, to Mari, which is when like you stand out in a way that makes you look like a total badass and you deserve an Emmy award just for being on the show. Yes, May would be on the Mari scale, would be on the Mari end, as would Sachika. Sachika is way high up there on the Mari scale. But yeah, but Glada, not so much. Like honestly, like it's kind of weird because even like Lyselle is higher up on that scale because she just stands out more. Like she shows more personality. It's like just looking like a goth mommy is not enough to make you like an enjoyable character, whether you're a hero or a villain. And I'm not gonna hate on the actress herself because the script just did not give her a lot of opportunities to have screen time to begin with. Hopefully we're gonna see more of her. This episode is a 10 for me. It's nice to see Jeep get his butt kicked, even though we see very little of him. It's cool to see Hanto develop his character more and really reconcile everything he's been through and whatnot. And yeah, I would have to say, yeah, I love the way Shoma fought him off. Like he's like really using Greco wrestling in order to defeat him. And I can't wait for him to find Lyselle, only for her to dump his tuchus. But let me know what you guys think. Triple XYZ says, so it was Glad all along. Yes. Yeah. I called it. I totally called it. You totally got it right. I called it. I called it.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, but I'm going to be honest, as far as the design for the Baki Baki sticks, though, I have to say...
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
It's like every time we get Bitter Gavv, the designs just never look that good. The designs just don't look good on Bitter Gavv. I mean, like, I like the creative. I like that they were a little bit more creative with this one, where like with all these like Jacaricco sticks all over his body, like you would see like if you toss them on a plate. But there's really not much to it. Like everything I see of Bitter Gavv, whether it's bake or like whether it's a cookie thing, or it's soda, or it's the Baki Baki sticks. It's just a boring design. Like if Baki Baki sticks was used on Shoma, that would have been more interesting to see. Like I think Shoma's Baki Baki sticks form might have looked a lot more interesting. Heck, even on Valen it would have worked because like he's got the whole diagonal thing going. Imagine having two potato sticks like going out of his visor like this. And it's like, oh, it's like a ram looking thing. It's like that would look so cool. But no, we're using it on Bitter Gavv, which looks really lame. I'll be honest. The visor looks more unique compared to the other two we've seen. But everything else is just ugh. Lucky for that, it did not weigh too much on my rating of the episode. But if you enjoyed having me discuss this, please comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon, stay notified for our latest videos. And be sure to share our videos because it helps us out with the algorithm. We only have 70 more subscribers left on YouTube in order to reach our 3,000 subscriber milestone. And we're going to do a special video for that. In the meantime, tell me in the comments whether you prefer Jagabee or Jagariko. I'm curious myself. Personally, I like the Jagabee more, but I wish they had the Jagariko flavors for the Jagabee. Just saying. I like this texture, but I prefer this flavor. And it's kind of interesting because usually it's one or the other. Yes, on Mondays we do Ultraman Z. Wednesdays, Kamen Rider Gavv. On Thursdays, #1 Sentai Gojuger. And on Sundays, we got the original Kamen Rider. This week we're doing Kamen Rider Gavv on Tuesday for a very specific reason I'm going to go into. But on Sunday, we are doing the second movie in the original Kamen Rider versus Ambassador Hell. Please I hope you guys enjoy watching that video. Also, check out our various interviews, whether it's on Morphin Network or on our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do various movie reviews and TV show discussions. We covered Gundam G-Quox on our shorts, as well as we reviewed the movie Sinners. But if you're wondering, why did I move Kamen Rider Gavv to Tuesday this week? That's because this Wednesday, we're covering Karate Kid, 1984 film starring Ralph Macchio's Daniel LaRusso and William Zabka as Johnny Lawrence, where the ultimate karate rivals whose relationship will last throughout the decades, all the way through the YouTube Red era and the Netflix era. But we're doing this in honor of the 6th and newest Karate Kid movie, Karate Kid Legends, which features Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. This is going to be an awesome film. Can't wait to discuss it. It'll be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hope to see you guys there. And of course, if you want to follow my personal content, you could find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. And finally, if you want to say hi to us in person, Jake is going to be at G-Fest on July 11th to the 13th in Chicago, Illinois at the Hyatt Hotel. And if you want to just check out a really cool convention that we won't be at, but you should still check out, this weekend is Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta, Georgia at the Omni Hotel, which will feature all 6 Rangers from Mystic Force. That's right. We got Nick, Xander, Vita, Maddie, Chip, and Daggeron, which we met, by the way. And we actually got to interview John Tui during Robo Toy Fest, and we can't wait to upload that interview ourselves. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We hope you guys have a safe rest of your week. Stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, make sure your ACs are working properly, and we'll see you all again next time. Goodbye, everyone.